Hello, I'm Steve. Welcome to the Patio Heat channel, where we provide visual concepts of infrared heating as well as tips for outdoor comfort. Send your request into designs@patioheat.com for your personalized recommendations. Our one-on-one customer support helps you make the best decisions for your applications. We strive to earn your business. Visit our patioheat.com website for sales and more information. Now let's get heating. All right, so here we have this residential patio with the covered deck area here. And let's go right into the overall dimensions. So overall dimensions I have at inside edge to inside edge of post at 18 feet. I have a height of the beam going across here at 8 feet off the finished floor. And then the top edge of these cross beams at 8 foot 7.5. I have 33 inches of space between these beams. Or 2 foot 9 inches, and we have a 14-foot depth of the patio structure itself from here to the residence structure itself, and then 33 feet 1 inch center to center on these cross beams. I think that's about it as far as the details of that is concerned. So let's go into a couple of the recommendations that I might have. So I'm going to first show you using two SlimLine 4,000 watt units mounted between the beams, and these are pointed straight down to the ground. So they are centered within the patio structure from this point here to this point here, and pointed straight down to the ground. Now the distance apart from each other, and I'm going to show this, it's going to have some more information, but let's go ahead and just put that on here. So the distance I have is 9'3" center to center on the brackets. And let's go ahead and look at the clearances first of all. So clearances below the heater, you must have 18 inches of clearance below the heater. And with the OEM mounting brackets and pointed straight down to the ground, you do meet those clearances to the left and right of the heater itself. And then there is a above clearance that is met at 6 inches out, and there's no problem with regards to that. So that's why I would probably mount the heaters something like this, just to give it a more visual appearance. Sorry about that. But let's see if we can see it this way here. In any case, you know, it would line up fairly decently. And we're going to turn off the clearances here so you can see that, and I'll turn off this distance. But yeah, you can see that it's going to be less visual in this aspect. So in any case, let's go ahead and look at the footprint of heat. Now the footprint of heat, you can see because of the distance apart from each other, and we could actually move them a little bit closer. So again, the clearances below, or excuse me, the clearances above the heater, you know, we could move it so that it's closer to this edge here and this one closer to the edge over here, and I'll show that just in 1 minute. But in any case, you can see that we are getting a good footprint of heat. However, we're missing the center position here. So let's go ahead and move this over. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the see if I could do that here, and we're going to move this from this point here right over to the edge of the structure here. So we're still within that 6 inches of clearance, and we're going to go ahead and move this one here over as well and see how that footprint of heat actually is. So that's right up against the edge there, and now you can see that the footprint of heat is a little bit better. Let me go ahead and turn that off now. And but we're still missing a little bit of here. Now this is infrared light wave. Infrared light waves are not visible to the human eye, and as they travel, they stretch and bend as they travel away from the heater itself. So there will be some rays here that you can feel, and because there's overlapping, this might be just fine. But I would, if I was going to place the heaters straight down to the ground, this is how I would do it. At closest to this beam as I can go, that's 6 inches of clearance, and I think that would be just fine. Now we're going to go ahead and turn that off and look at another possible solution, which would be to utilize the same unit, 4000 SlimLine unit. But you can see here, this one here is not bolted up to the cross beams up here, but I had to drop it down because what I did was I changed this angle to 10 degrees. 10 degrees pointed in, so I have a little bit more overlapping. Let's go ahead and look at that overlapping here. And so you can see that the overlapping is much better in regards to that 10 degree tilt. Now this heater here I have at a drop of 2 3/4 of an inch from the top of, I should say the bottom edge of these, I'm going to call them lattice pieces. So I have that 2 3/4 of an inch so that I can still get my clearances below the heater. Now in order to do that, you're going to have to put in a block or something of that nature in order to make that attachment just at that 2 3/4 of an inch. However, if you were to use the OEM brackets that the manufacturer makes, they do make an extended bracket that is 4 inches longer. They make a 2 longer, a 4 inch longer, and a 6 inch longer. So I'm choosing that 4 inch longer bracket. And I think I have this on here. You can see this is 4 inches from the lattice pieces here, and that would work without, you know, putting a block in here. And you can see that my clearances are met with that 10 degree tilt towards the center. And then over here you can see this one is at 2 3/4, and we're still meeting that clearance here at that edge, just, you know, just right on the number there. So in any case, depends on how you would want to do that as far as that you know, block is concerned. And the other thing I'm going to mention too is that the SlimLine units have these brackets that slide left to right along the top channel piece here, that it has a bolt that goes through here, and, or I should say a nut that goes through here and a bolt that goes into that nut, so that you can line up your brackets to whatever it is that you need to attach it to. So this could slide to the right and this one could slide to the left, so you can match it up exactly where you want it and get it into that perfect alignment as far as left to right here is concerned, centered point. So again, this is the I'm going to go ahead and turn off the clearances. This is the footprint of heat and at a 10 degree tilt, and again this one's just slightly lower than this one here by an inch and 1/4 of an inch. So I think that is about it. So here's the you know, distance, 9'3" center to center on the brackets themselves, and this would be probably my preferred application if this was my residence. I like to have the heaters centered within that span here, as well as at that angle, so that I can get that nice coverage here. All right, well, I hope this has helped. If you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application and you would like us to review your plans, send your information into designs@patioheat.com. I'm Steve. Please tap that like button if you find this video useful. We don't advertise, not monetize. YouTube does not promote our channel in any way unless we receive a thumbs up from our viewers. We thank you so much. Have an excellent day.